I love how simple and cute this makeup look is. And one of you guys suggested that I do a makeup tutorial for this look that Giselle had. If you're new, my name's Lynn. Let's get right into the tutorial. This recreation is definitely going to be a struggle because all of the videos and photos, screenshots are very bad. I'm just starting with a green color corrector to cancel out the redness in my face so we could have like a nice base to work with. I'll make sure to list all the products in the description as always. Had to do a quick costume change because it's way too hot in my room. Okay, so her base looks very smooth. So I'm gonna use the soft matte foundation from NARS. Also, let me know what looks I should recreate next. If you're scrolling on Pinterest and you find something and you're like, dang, I really wish there was a tutorial out there, just DM me on Instagram and I'll probably do it. If not in a YouTube long form, it'll probably be in like a short or something. Also, I don't know why, but for me, when it comes to like simple looks like this, I find it 10 times harder compared to the crazier looks that I do. Also, let me know what your favorite song from Aespa is. I don't know what it is about the song Lucid Dream, but I just keep going back to that song. I actually like a majority of their songs, but Lucid Dream has just been a consistent favorite. For nose contour, I'm actually gonna use an eyeshadow because I'm trying to hit pan on like several different palettes by the end of this year, and this is one of them, and I've been using it for nose contour recently. But her nose contour is very like rounded like that. I think that's what it looks like. Again, it's so hard to tell what this makeup look actually looks like. I'm just doing my best, okay? I'm just a girl. I normally do like button nose contour, but we have to just round out this part. Okay, and then I like going in with a mini buffing brush just to blend in the edges. This mini buffing brush is from Morphe's new collection. It's the M133. I'm gonna go into a little bit of brightening powder with the buffing brush. Just gonna tap that on the sides of the nose and then drag the brightening powder down the middle. Now her hair is covering like, I want to say a good quarter of her face, so I don't really know what kind of contour she has going on anywhere else besides the nose. So I'm just gonna do my face contour as normal. I don't like doing heavy face contour because it doesn't look good on me, so I'm just gonna tap right there, down here, and right here. Now we're gonna do the Aegyo Sal. This is from Colorgram. I really like this because it just makes life so much easier. Anyway, but it has two different ends. It has a shaded end and then a concealer end. I'm gonna just smile with my eyes and mark it out. My eyes are extra puffy today. What's going on? But that's what it ends up looking like with just the shaded end. And then I'll go in with the concealer end and just highlight above the shadow. Just tap it in like that, and go back in with the shaded end just to emphasize it a little bit more. I'm going into a very light eyeshadow, and I'm gonna set that concealer end in place. Now that that's done, her blush, I don't even know what her blush is. I can't tell. A light dusty mauve, maybe? I feel like this is close enough if I use a little bit. I'm gonna pick a little bit up because we don't want it to be too pigmented. Her blush is focused here, so I'm just gonna tap that in. This is the shade Flirt Alert from Colourpop. It's so cute. It's a little heart. Okay, eyeshadow is nothing too crazy actually. I'm just gonna go into the light brown eyeshadow. I'm just gonna dust this across the entire lid. I feel like the eyeliner is really what pulls this look together, almost to that step. Next, I'm going to use a cool tone brown shade using that same brush that I used earlier. I'm just going to put this over the shadow from before. Taking that cool tone brown shade, and I'm applying that to my outer corner like this, almost like a rounded out line in a way. But you should end up with something that looks like that. Now for the actual eyeliner, it looks very soft, so I'm gonna use a dark brown eyeshadow. I like using brushes that look like this when it comes to eyeliner. I'm gonna start on my outer corner like this, and I'm gonna make the eyeliner super straight. You should end up with something that looks like that. Going back into this cool tone brown shade, and I'm mixing it with the dark brown, and I'm gonna focus that on my inner corner. Now I did stop the eyeliner about here, but I'm actually gonna go all the way across, but the closer that I get to my inner corner, the closer the eyeliner has to be to my lashes. I'm actually going to blend it down like this. Before moving on to lashes, I'm going to go back into that light brown eyeshadow, and I'm just going to blend right here and right here. This step is just going to help enhance the eyes even more. Okay, you should end up with something like that. For lashes, her bangs are in the way, so I can't see anything. So I'm just going to actually use new lashes that I just bought because I feel like they're natural looking enough. I got these off of Amazon. They look like this. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Romand mascara. I'm gonna put clear lash glue on the back of my hand. Dip the band into the glue. I'm just gonna apply however many I could fit across my eyes. Just going to create a very natural look. Also, please note, these take a long time to put on. I think it's because they're just really tiny, but I used a total of 7 across each eye. But here's what they end up looking like. Moving on to the lip combo, it's very glossy. So I'm going to start off with this lipstick from Colourpop. I am going to be mixing quite a few shades to get a similar color to what she has on, but I'm mainly using this shade to get rid of like the pinkness of my natural lip color. This is the shade Dream Date from Colourpop. I'm going to blend out this part with my finger, taking whatever is left on my sponge, and I'm going to go over it lightly. Next, I'm going to go in with this lip tint from Remand. This is the shade called Mellow Pear, and I'm focusing this more towards the center, and I'm going to dab some of it off. Next, I'm going in with this glossy lipstick from Fenty Beauty. It's the shade called Blaze Donut, and as a gloss on top, I'm going to use this liquid lip balm. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand first just so I don't get the applicator too dirty, and I'm going to apply with a brush. To achieve the smoothest base possible, I'm just going over my entire face with setting powder. Okay, here is the completed look. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Let me know what makeup looks I should do next. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!